The Black Diamond Cosmo is a sleek and simple to use headlamp that has all the features you need for camping, backpacking, and emergency use. It is a really good value because you get all of the quality and durability we've come to expect from Black Diamond at a really budget-friendly price. On the maximum output, the distance light emits up to 160 lumens, but you can dim it to your preferred brightness. There's a proximity light and a red night vision mode. Other features make it a big step up in quality from other lamps in its price range, like the strobe function, the lock mode, and the water resistance rating. Let's take a closer look. I've heard from a lot of our customers who are general outdoor enthusiasts who like to do multiple different activities, and they need an easy to use headlamp that's gonna be great for all of those different activities, like camping or backpacking, biking or trail running, and even things like climbing, snowshoeing, whatever you can throw at it. This is a really simple to use headlamp. It's got one push button and it's got all those little features that you need for all those activities. It's not confusing to use, and because it's easy to get to the battery housing, you're able to change those batteries really fast. So the first thing I want to point out is just the maximum output and this concentrated light on the side here. This is the distance light, and again, it goes up to 160 lumens, which is incredibly bright for such a small headlamp. The push button at the top couldn't be any easier to use. All you have to do is push it once and it turns on. Now, if you want to put it up to its highest output, you just want to hold that button in and you'll see that second light come on. So that's your 160 lumens. If you want to dim that down, all you have to do is hold the button in, goes all the way down to the bottom, and then goes back up to the top and blinks when you're at the top, so you know that's the highest output. I like this feature because when you're around camp, when you're looking at things that are a little closer up, you don't necessarily need all of that light. But if you want to look at something in the distance, it's really easy to get that back up to the highest output. You also have a proximity light on the side. So if you don't want that bright spotlight right in the middle, from the off mode, all you have to do is press that twice and you're over to that proximity light. When you're inside your tent, or if you're playing cards or looking at something really close up, I would use that light. You can also dim that down. So you have a lot of options with the dimming and the brightness features. Now, you also have a red light, and you can access that red light night vision without having to cycle through the white lights. If you cycle through those white lights, you'll lose your night vision. So this is a really great feature that I don't see in a lot of budget-friendly headlamps. You also have a strobe function here, which is great for a safety light, emergency preparedness, or if you're using it as a bike light, it's a great extra bike light there for safety. And to get to it, you just have to push the button 3 times in a row and it'll start strobing. This runs on 3 AAA batteries. It's really easy to get to that battery housing, to open it up and change those. And depending on the amount of light or the maximum output, this lasts a long time. So you're gonna be able to take it on a long road trip, on a weekend of backpacking, and know that it's gonna last a long time. But when you do need to change those batteries, it's really easy to change it out. And because you only have 3 AAA batteries, it comes in at a nice, lightweight, and packable size. Now, the water resistance rating here is pretty good for the price. It is IPX4, which is gonna be great against splashes. It's not submersible, but if you have a light rain, or if it's sleeting or snowing, you're gonna be protected there. You do have a nice, stretchy and adjustable strap. So if you're wearing a helmet, like a climbing helmet or a bike helmet, you can really adjust that out to be really wide. But if you need to just cinch it down, it's really easy to adjust, so you can wear it over top of a hat or over top of your head. And it does have a tilt function as well. So when you're wearing it, you can tilt it down to look down towards the ground, tilt it up, and it's just really convenient. With the value that you get here, you've got a great headlamp for any number of activities. It's the Black Diamond Cosmo.